What's up, y'all? This is Surviving Breakpoint with my first video. I'm going to start off this channel with a video of my individual survival kit. Now, what this is essentially is a kit that I carry on any hike or any long-term drive or anything that I would be outside for more than just a couple of hours, or just like any type of drive to the grocery store. Basically, this is to help me, where if I were to ever be lost for any type of reason, to help me survive until I were to seek help. Now let's get started. First, I'm going to start off with the pouch. This is a Condor admin pouch. It's a fairly large one. It's pretty simple. It doesn't really have nothing in it. Just a basic. Inside has the MOLLE webbing on the back, so you can attach it to your MOLLE vest or pack or whatever you may need. Has some on the front so you can add any additional things to the front, or put any clips on there, or carabiners, or any such. I put a cross on there. It's kind of faded out. That's to show that there is a first aid kit in here, so if I were to be hurt and I could not treat myself, others would know where it would be. Now I put this into kind of a category, as in, for right here, this will be for any of the stuff that is freehand in there. Right here is the outside. It's where I carry my pockets or anything, or I'll put it on the MOLLE webbing. And here is inside this trash bag, or not trash bag, but plastic baggie. Let's start with the plastic baggie. Now, first, what I got here is I have a signaling mirror. It's pretty good, just to help for any signaling. I have a little abundance of chapstick, Tabasco sauce, a roll of duct tape, and purification tablets. I have the Tabasco sauce for if I need to stay awake for any whatever reason. I can put that on my tongue, or if or I could put that near my, just kind of get my tongue, just to kind of keep me awake, to get me awake, or if I'm starting to doze off. Next I have is tinfoil. This would be my plan B for signaling, because signaling is also important, especially if I'm trying to be found to be rescued. Next I have this little thing I kind of made with the flint and steel, because I have the flint and steel here. Flint and steel. I have an orange whistle, plastic one, and I have a can opener. The rope was originally for the flint and steel, but I untied it and then I added all the other little abundance of things to keep it all close together. Next I have some rope that I have added, that I've taken two types of ropes. It came from a paracord weapon sling, but I untied it. The other half is in my bug out bag, which I'll be doing a video later on. And basically what I did was I put it in here because this is 550 cord, and I put it in here because you can use cordage for obviously a huge amounts of things. I have a backup system for a rope, because I have another pair. It seems like a nylon rope with a ruler in the back, because you can have numerous things of rulers, and it's cardboard, so they can be also used for fire if need be, because you never know when you need a ruler, and it's not really adding any weight or space or taking away any space, so I thought that'd be a nice thing to add. Next I have is some snare wire for any traps I want to do, or trip wire for keep my campsite safe. And there's plenty of other usages for them. I have a hand warmer, because for me, whenever my hands get really cold, my wrists start to fail. So then when my wrists start to fail, tightening my belt could become an extreme challenge. So for me, that's a important thing to have. Next I have I have a bunch of stormproof matches in here. I put this in this military little bottle thing for matches, because to keep them waterproof. Even though they are stormproof and waterproof, it's good to keep them dry. It's good to keep them dry. And then next I have a razor. It can help me with skinning small animals, and if you can see right there, it could have been from little blood right there was from a squirrel, which I need to clean off. Very sharp. It can also help me shave off any hair I could use for a fire, if I want to go back to the primitive style. Next I have is a spork. Has a bottle opener, fork, spoon. Then has these little holes here, which could be used for kind of Allen wrenches to help open things. However, the pack of gum, this can help for if I have, you know, I'm not a diabetic, but someone else is a diabetic and they have a low blood sugar. This could help. Or if I'm starving or hungry, this can help take off that hunger feeling to help me going, you know, to go that extra mile, with just a little bit of comfort. In here, I have 2 garbage bags, because garbage can be used for sleeping bags, for tents. They can be used for numerous amounts of things, and they are amazing things to use. Next I have is 2 more chapsticks, because these can be used for numerous things. They can be used for fire starting. They can be used to make a candle wick. You know, they can be used for a lot of things, and also to keep your lips, you know, nice and moist and nice and healthy. Now we're going on to the freehand things in the individual survival kit. Next up is a fishing kit for if I'm near a river or a creek or so, and you know, I could use these for fishing, to go in there and to get the job done for getting fish to, you know, to eat. And I have is a bottle of Tylenol to take off the headache, which is just another thing of, you know, bringing myself a little bit of comfort. That was added because there was enough room for it and it wasn't adding much space, so it was a good, you know, it's a thing that's nice to have in a nice little luxury. Same with goes for face paint. Is to, if something were to happen where I need to hide myself, I could do so with the face paint, hide the whites of my hands, my arms, and my face. As again, there's enough room in there for something else, so I thought that, you know, having that counter tracking, you know, if something goes wrong, you know, that could be good for that. Next I have the headlamp. This is good because I can put this on my head, and so I can have light, you know, with both my hands accessible for anything. So that'll also be a good thing to have. Next is a space blanket. This will be good for keep myself warm when it's cold or it's raining. If I don't get hypothermia, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory of why you would need an emergency space blanket. Next is a first aid kit. For obvious reasons, in case I get injured or someone else gets injured, or even just a thing of a small cut, because in the sticks and the woods, you know, a small cut can lead to a very nasty infection. It can lead to something much, much worse. Next I have is a packet of, from an MRE, it's a Mexican style corn. It's just a thing I found in my closet that, you know, that was just kind of laying out there. You know, it'd be good for just, you know, like go-to food for any, like, you know, if you need energy. Usually I'll carry a Cliff Bar in here, but if not, I'll just be carrying this because, you know, it's nice to have a little food that, you know, you don't need to really put any energy towards. It's just kind of right there for you. So that goes for what's inside. Now next it will be for on the freehand, which is this is a Maelstrom MMS flashlight. I believe it has 720 lumens. No, it has like, I can't remember how many lumens it has, but it is very bright, as you can see. If my room was, you know, it can obviously light up the room in here. So that'll be good for having a good flashlight to see at a very far distance with it, or to light somebody down. You know, because if you use that light, they may just ignore it. But this one, you know, they can't ignore. Next I have my LMF2 survival knife. This is from Gerber, made in my hometown. This is a great knife. I've used this many times. I've had this for, you know, for about 3 or 4 years, and this thing has not failed me once. It is a great knife. Has a built-in sharpener. Has molly struts for your molly webbing. It has little loops for belt loops. You know, it's just a great all knife and sheath that was very well made, and it's lasted me many years and many years to come. Granted, it has like a little window breaker at the end, so good for breaking off the window if I need to, and it's a great knife. I'll probably be doing a review on that one on another video. So this has been concluded of my individual survival kit. Now, you know, please rate, subscribe. You know, if you have any suggestions what I should add or take away, please tell me. I'm very open-minded to y'all's opinion, y'all's insight and your advice. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.